Hello everybody, welcome back to Popcorn in Bed. I'm so happy you're here. Merry Christmas, happy holidays. I'm so excited to be watching a Christmas classic with you tonight. I'm actually doing this live with our Extra Butter patrons. Once a month we either do a live watch along, a live hangout, live Ask Me Anything, and tonight we're doing a watch along to this movie. I don't know how this got brought up, but people were like, well, you've seen those like 70s claymation Christmas movies, and I have no idea. I'm like, what are you all talking about? I learned that people are really obsessed with these. They're very nostalgic for people. They grew up watching them every Christmas. I did not, and I don't know why. I asked my mom, like, why did we watch these? We were watching the Santa Claus and the Grinch or something. I don't know. We also didn't have cable TV, like network TV, so maybe that's why. I did find out, okay, so there's like a collection of these, the Roca Boca. If YouTube's delayed, they're gonna tell me what these are called. Rankin Bass collection of these, and I don't know if Rankin Bass is the director or the company or the man, but there's a collection of these. The one I'm watching tonight is called Santa Claus is Coming to Town. There's also a Rudolph one that I will watch eventually. But they're these like 50-minute movies, and they are classic for so many. Rankin Bass. Two guys, producers. Okay, we're learning. So yeah, like I said, I'm excited to watch this classic and see what this is all about. I feel like when I was putting up the poster, I kind of saw images from these movies, and some of it, like, I might have seen pictures of these guys, and maybe because I didn't grow up with them, I was like, ugh, those look creepy. I'm going, as always, with an open mind and a positive attitude, and we shall see. There's a lot of freaky things and creepy things. Like, think about Elf on the Shelf. Those guys have the creepy eyes at you. So it kind of reminds me of these guys' faces. Okay, so with that said, let's get started. Reminder, I'm watching this live, so if you see me looking at the screen, that is what I am doing. Just looking at their comments, or maybe they're answering the question for me. If you want to join in on something like this, here's my Patreon. Like I said, we do this once a month. It's super fun. There's other perks over there too. But also don't forget to like, subscribe, hit the bell. Merry Christmas! Let's watch Rankin Bass. Just kidding. Rankin and Bass.
The annual visit of Santa Claus.
This isn't claymation.
Letters by the thousands have been flooding postal facilities at the North Pole.
Okay, here we go.
Oh, hello there. My name's Special Delivery Klug. Got lots of letters for Santa today. Some ask for toys, but a lot ask questions.
I don't know what to think of the faces.
Dear Santa, why you wear a red suit?
Oh.
My turn.
Talk
Dear
about reading
Santa,
someone
why
else's
do you come
mail.
down the chimney when I'm asleep? Why some people call you Kris Kringle?
Why do people call it Kris Kringle?
I know everything.
Why do we have the marionette lines? Is that...
He has no time.
I guess they had to
He's got...
move the mouth.
Better watch out. You better not.
Oh, there's music. Rankin Bass present. Cute. So they had to like make all those tiny animals of clay, and every time that guy moves, they move his arm one thing and take another shot? That's nuts. Children's choir? Yes!
There's a small city called Somnatown. Now, the main reason for all this gloom was the mayor. A mean old grouch of a fellow who was known as Burgermeister Meisterburger.
The milk? The daily paper?
No, sir.
Why do evil guys always eat giant turkey legs?
Please, sir, take care of my child. Protect him from the dangers of the mountain of the whispering wind.
Outrageous! What's its name?
This is the only clue, sir.
Aww.
Get the brat out of here!
Okay. There's a kid's Christmas book called When Santa Was a Baby.
Oh,
It's
my
so
goodness.
cute.
Oh, do come back! Come back!
He lost a baby? That's concerning.
Well, you see, that mountain of the awful, the terrible, oh, I hate to even say his name, Winter Warlock.
Winter Warlock.
practicing his strange spells and snowy incantations. The animals knew they had to hide them.
Did you see that crib hit?
They knew where that baby
That
belonged.
tree?
So, quick as they could, they started on their way.
Where?
Well, you see, just beyond the mountain, Rainbow River Valley, home of a jolly family of little people, elves.
Elves.
The door was answered by an elf named Dingle.
Dingle Kringle?
Wiggle my ears and tickle my toes, a baby's nose.
Oh.
Better call my brothers, Bingo, Jingle, Zingle.
It's a baby, Zingle.
I don't know how I feel about these voices.
I like babies, Bingo. The best baby of them all, Wingo.
Wingle, tingle, bingle.
He shall live with us and sleep with us and drink warm cocoa with us. Kris Kringle.
That's why he's called Kris Kringle.
It taught him all the important things, how to read and talk and how to make toys.
Make toys?
That was the Kringles' main occupation. They were toy makers. The little elves just couldn't make it past the winter warlock. The toys kind of stacked up some.
It's really quite sad. We will never be able to transport our toys over the mountain.
When I'm bigger, I'll take them for you, Tanta Kringle.
We'll be great toy makers again as we once were. The Kringles were world renowned.
This is Santa's origin story.
It's a difficult responsibility. You accept an appointment from His Majesty. Strive for just the perfect quality. Then you're the first toy maker to
Are we in Germany with Burgermeister Reistermarger? Meisterburger?
It's a difficult responsibility to strive for just the perfect quality. First toy maker to the king. The first toy maker to the king.
Okay. They were toy makers to the king. But then they got separated by the mountain or the warlock?
The Kringles taught him everything they knew. Chris had other teachers.
Cute outfit.
But the seals taught him the most important things. How to have fun and
Yeah.
how to laugh.
Ho, ho, ho is a seal?
Well, years went on.
Oh.
I can take those toys across the mountain of the Whispering Wind.
I didn't know Santa was a redhead.
Be nice
I
if
guess
someone
it goes
played
great.
with our toys.
Tomorrow, I leave for Sombertown.
I think they need pupils. I think that would help.
I made this for your trip.
Kringle suit.
So that's where we got the red suit.
He's always worn one just like it. Right to this day, Chris said goodbye to all his friends, elf and animal.
Hey!
Frick.
You're a penguin. You're looking for a stick? A branch? A log? The North Pole? No, the South Pole. Well, little feller, that's on the other end of the earth. You need someone to take care of you. Now,
Oh.
I'll call you Topper. Okay?
It's a cute penguin.
Who nears my mountain?
Come on, Topper.
Yeah, that's not a cute face.
I shall get him when he returns. No more being the nice guy.
Those are very spindly fingers you have. He died? Oh, no.
What caused me to trip, Grinsley? This, sir. I hate toys. Either they are going or I am going.
I vote you.
There'll be no more toy makers to the king. Soldiers melt them down. Outlaw the dolls and sink the boat. They bring me only woes.
He's really made this about himself.
There'll be no more toy makers to the king. Stuffed animals unstoppable.
How dare.
It's a difficult responsibility. Be it known throughout the land, from sea to sea.
Toys are hereby declared illegal, immoral, unlawful.
Anyone found with a toy in his possession will be placed under arrest and thrown in the dungeon.
So we're throwing children in the dungeon? Because that's who has toys.
Now hold it back now. Give me all your toys.
My gosh. It's like Moses. They need to put the sailboat in the river.
I'll never play again.
Oh.
You ought to be ashamed of yourself, young man, wearing such outlandish clothes.
All I want to do is give away these toys.
Toys?
What did I say?
That's the only way they judge you around here. By how many chores you do and how clean your stockings are.
Is that so? You don't have to look so glum about it.
Why?
I don't know. I just don't like sour faces. Better watch out. Better not cry. Better not pout. Telling you why.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
I came to town, and look what I brought.
Toy.
Compliments of the Kringle.
But what about the Burgermeister?
What about him? If he wants a toy, he may have one.
You must not play with toys.
That's Miss Jessica, our new school teacher.
Do you mean by giving the children toys? Don't you know toys are against the law?
Gee, that's kind of a silly law.
If the Burgermeister...
You're here.
Why, that's the silliest thing I ever heard.
Unproductive and...
Cute.
I always wanted one when I was a little girl.
Watch out for that dolly. She's a hardened criminal, I hear.
Well...
Oh, what do you say you help me hand out these presents, huh? It's too big a job for one oversized Kringle.
Oh, gosh. I thought someone was grabbing me.
You sit on my lap today. A kiss, a toy is the price you'll pay.
I have a jump scare in a G-rated 1970 animated movie. Okay.
When you sit on my left knee, don't be stingy. Be prepared to pay. If whenever you take, you give a little back. Give a little love. Get a little love back.
Get a little love. If you sit on his lap today, a kiss, a toy is the price you pay.
I could see how this song might be misconstrued
Now, if you sit on my lap today,
but you know what?
is the price you'll pay.
Let's just let it be cute and not weird. That, you know, sit on my lap, give a kiss, and you get a toy. You know, we're just letting it be happy.
You brats are under arrest. Take them away.
Sir, you can't arrest children.
I gave them the toys.
You are obviously a nonconformist. Arrest this man immediately.
For you.
Yo-yo? I love yo-yo. I used to be able to do all kinds of tricks. Whee!
Let's see the tricks.
What do you think? What? Arrest him! Arrest him! Oh, look, he climbs like a squirrel, leaps like a deer.
That's pretty funny.
Went into the wood. We'll never find him in there.
Wonder where we are. You are trespassing on the lands
I'm loving
of the
all the
winter
different accents.
warlock.
It's cracking me up.
Chris Kingle, you disturbed me for the very last time.
Ooh.
Now I have you, and you'll never get away.
I feel like this could have been Saruman inspo. I know Lord of the Rings was first, but you know what I mean for the costume and
Before you
look.
do me in, would you tell your tree friends to let me loose for a second? You see, I have something for you. Managed to save one little toy, and I'd like you to have it.
You wish to give me a present? A toy?
Yes, sir.
I feel a song coming on.
Peter Pine, release the Kringle. And no tricks now.
Oh, no, sir.
A choo-choo. I've always wanted one. My icy heart.
Well, that was easy.
Call me Winter.
Winter?
Oh, yes. Suddenly my whole outlook has changed from bad to good.
Great. Changing from bad to good's as easy as taking your first step.
There we go.
One foot in front of the other, and soon you'll be walking across the floor. Come on, there's a good tailwind blowing.
To really stop and think about how every single tiny movement is a new tiny little change in shot. That's just like, did these movies take years to make? I honestly don't know, but it seems like it would be that hard.
If I want to change the reflection, you mean that it's just my election?
Just that.
1 foot in front.
Oh, he's got kind of normal hands now.
Walking across the floor.
So close.
Soon you are walking out the door.
Okay, I know I already asked this, kind of. But are they on strings or are they like moldable action figures where they like mold their little limbs. I don't know why I said that so weird. Moldable wire puppets. Okay.
Me nice new toys, and I can assist you with my magic. Gaze into my magic crystal snowball.
Oh, letters and notes from the children of Sombertown. The Burgermeister destroyed the ones you brought.
I can see them when they're sleeping, and I know when they're awake.
You know if they're bad or good?
You tell them to be good.
For goodness sake.
Goodness sake.
Golly.
They all moved in on old winter, lock, stock, and toy box.
Oh, I'm crowded, but at least I'm loved.
That's what I tell myself every day.
Tried all the doors, and if they were open, he knew a child lived inside who was expecting a toy.
This is outrageous. Toys! What sort of criminal is this Kringle? All the town's doors and windows will be locked tight against this prowler.
Ooh, prowler. Strong words, Burger.
Jessica would gather them together and then give them to the animals.
Oh, look, her dress is a little more colorful.
Now, there was one special toy he just had to deliver. Susie, a tiny little girl who was very, very sick. Chris just couldn't disappoint her.
How to get into the house, but not through the door. Up the sky.
I should have seen that coming.
The chimney. Go down the chimney.
That's how he started going down chimneys.
Doggone, how can I get the toys to them?
Doggone.
Otherwise, their life will be nothing but school and chores and washing their stockings.
Boo.
The stockings. The stockings. Take this to Jessica. She'll know what to tell the children.
If you find so much as one
This seems like a
marble or
terrible
half a
use
jack,
of resources.
the house is under arrest.
We can't find anything, Herr Burgermeister.
No toys. Nothing but drying stocking.
Thank heaven there were no toys.
And that's how he started leaving presents in stocking.
More toys?
More toys?
His next visit to Sombertown will be his last.
Chris had already left with his toys.
I've been disenchanted. I have no more powers. I can't even do card tricks.
We'll need his magic to make the sleigh fly later.
We're all under arrest for defying the law and making toys.
Oh, I tell you, things didn't look good. And meanwhile, back in Sombertown...
Well, she got out of it.
You are under arrest.
Not me.
Look.
What can I do? You have me.
You will never play again.
Ooh, that's pretty dark. That's pretty dark.
My eyes are beginning to open for the very first time to what life is really all about. And I know just where I belong, with Chris.
They're in love.
Have disappeared yesterday.
Whoa.
Lost among the winds beginning today.
Oh, she got Elsaid. She's a pretty voice. It's kind of trippy. Feels like we're in one of the kids' bodies in Magic School Bus, doesn't it?
Well, first thing she had to do was set Chris and the others free.
What are you doing here?
Trying to set you all free. If only you had your magic powers back.
Alas, I've nothing but a few meager magical leftovers here in my pockets.
And he lost the powers because
And a few last
he had his
handfuls
old
of
icy
magic
heart.
feed
Cold
corn
icy
just
heart
jumped
melted?
on me.
Magic feed corn?
It can't dissolve prison walls. All it can do is make reindeer fly.
Reindeer? Fly?
Yeah.
Jessica rounded up some of Chris's reindeer friends.
Cuties!
Look at them go! I bet you know their names.
Dasher and Dancer.
Prancer and Vixen.
And don't forget,
No, that's another story.
He did the Roadrunner nose sound. Meet, meet.
We Meisterburgers shall hunt them down throughout the land.
The guardsmen will be coming back. We'll have to push on.
We need a coup.
Wanted, dead or alive, the terrible toy maker.
Pretty grand, eh?
Perfect.
They'll never know.
Not call myself Kringle? What other name would suit me?
There is one. You were wearing this when we found you as a baby.
Claus?
Your real name.
I knew it. That's where he got his name from.
But where did Santa
He
come
asked
from?
Jessica to share. It was that name Jessica agreed to take as his wife.
Jessica. Oh, she became Mrs. Santa Claus.
Lovely wedding. Yes, sir. They held it on Christmas
She's a
Eve.
pretty hot puppet.
Put all that pretty stuff onto the pine trees. And then Chris and Jessica placed their wedding gifts to each other.
Oh,
No
and that's
church
how
ever looked nicer.
you decorated a tree and put presents under it. This is cute.
Better way
Oh, Chris. Nope.
to tell you than a token of affection, the custom style.
It's so cute.
This is it, people. Ah, yes, this is it. We'll build ourselves a nice house. We'll build ourselves a castle. Best toy factory in the world.
And in no time at all,
Santa's castle and workshop.
as soon as the buildings were built, they settled in and started
We needed
making
more
toys in
glitter
earnest.
and lights.
But just look at this list. Load up the sleigh. This is the 4th trip this month.
He still had to travel by night because he was considered an outlaw.
But when did they stop calling him an outlaw?
You see, the Meisterburgers, they kind of died off and fell out of power.
Thank heavens.
Well, everybody had a wonderful laugh and then forgot all about him.
He's very good, isn't he?
Uh-huh. You bet.
Is that why he's called Santa Claus?
That's why, honey.
What'd the Santa part come from?
But on which night should I go out?
They chose, of course, the holiest night of the year.
Oh, Saint. Okay.
He's so wonderful. Everybody must love him.
Well,
Who doesn't?
most everybody. Oh, he's not considered an outlaw anymore, but there still are some.
Bah, humbug.
Really wish it were outlawed.
How can they talk about Santa Claus when there's so much unhappiness in the world?
They missed the whole point. Lots of unhappiness. But doesn't Santa take a little bit of that unhappiness away? Doesn't a smile on Christmas morning scratch out a tear?
Cancels each other's out.
Maybe if we could all learn Santa's beautiful lesson, maybe there would finally be peace on earth
They
and
grew all
goodwill toward
together.
man. You better be getting home, too. And remember, behave yourself, because Santa can still look into his magic snowball and see just what you're up to. Now that you know all about him, you can be darn sure that come snow or high water,
Santa Claus is coming to
town. Is this where this song came from?
Santa Claus.
I didn't even put that together. That's the title of the movie. Wait, is this where it came from? Or did the song come first and then they made this that went along with it? Song came first. Okay. Still cute.
Let's say, oh, you better watch out.
The warlock. I love how it was such a how he's like, oh, problem solved, you healed my icy heart. The children's choir. I love a children's choir. I think I said in my last video, I love a men's choir. Sorry, women, you're good too. My only change would be the pupils, but maybe that would look weird too. I don't know. Don't you feel like the castles are just a little too gray and scary looking too? We need garlands and lights and... Oh, he's so cute. That's a cute old Santa. Okay, come on, that was cute. It was delightful. I didn't know we were gonna get a Santa origin story in this. And I loved how they found all these clever ways to say how everything started. The toy making and the stockings and the Christmas trees decorating. It was very cute. I feel like I want to show my kids this. I was telling the people on the live that when they see something like this, not what they're used to, looks kind of old, they're like, I don't want to watch that. But then if I just turned it on and let it play, I think they would be into it. And how can you not like that? It's silly, it's cute, it's fun, it's short. I can 100% see why this is a classic for them and why it's nostalgic for them. I like the narrator and how they told the story. I wasn't expecting how he came to be, and I just thought it was so darling. Okay, I'm officially in the club of watching these Rankin Bass movies. They all told me I should watch Rudolph next, so we shall see. But thank you so much for watching along with me, and I'll see you guys again next time. Merry Christmas!